everyone and welcome to hole number 9, a par 5 of the Porthello Cove in the Summer Major Tournament. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, so let's go! Yeah, this is going to be tough, guys. This is going to be tough. You can play two ways, in my opinion. That is either going to go left, which is going to be a little bit harder drive, but it's going to give you an easier approach to the pin from that distance. If we would be having tailwind for our drive in the tournament, then I will play on the right side like our opponent is doing now, because with tailwind we will be able to reach directly to the green for a rough bump if we're going to play on the right side. But I'm not going to show you in this example because we're not going to have the wind for it. And when you play in regular tour play, you cannot adjust for the second wind that we're going to know in the tournament. So like in tournament, as you know, we're going to have the same wind for the first shot as we're going to have for the second shot, or at least remotely close though. So we're going to go with 7.9 here in wind, max top spin combined with as much side spin as possible. Now it doesn't matter if we do cut the rough there on the side, we do want to roll as close to the top there as possible to give ourselves as much of an open shot towards the pin, okay? With this type of wind as well, if you do want to go for the left side, you can pull out a ball like an earth ball or a berserker ball where you can go directly over to the fairway with some curl and backspin and land nicely there. A little bit tougher approach, but we're going to take a little bit more safer route. We let it bounce here nicely and we just cut the rough there, but doesn't really matter. We're actually going to have a good shot for the pin here anyway though. But the ultimate situation here would be to not cut the rough, then we would be having an easier time though. With this type of wind from this distance, and as you can see here, we're going to be in max club distance with the sniper, and now we're going to have to overpower. If we would be having straight tailwind as we would be having with our drive, then we would be playing straight forward for the rough bump, because that is going to be a good way for us to make an albatross, or not good, but at least it's going to be a decent opportunity though. And also, if you're going to play this route, then you need to have a club for that as well. Like for an example, the Guardian in max distance, or in a max level, which is going to be 179 yards, or a Cataclysm. And the thing that I also want to suggest to have from that distance is that you do have a club with backspin. So the Guardian would be my play from that distance though. If you do try to maybe, okay, I'm going to just go max overpower and land myself on the green directly. Yeah, and go with the Guardian. Okay, we're going to have a tough shot here. We're going to have to play this shot max overpower, max curl, and we're going to hit it good. And that we do deliberately, because we do have the push that we're going to have to the left here. As you can see, we're getting the ball to stop there on the fire. We're going to have an easy wedge for the pin, for an eagle. And sure, the sniper is not the ultimate club in this situation, and that is something that we will have to have in mind when we're picking club for the tournament, that we would be love to have a little bit more yards, and so we don't have to overpower that much. And of course, the wind is going to decide how we're going to play this one again. But the left side is going to be a tough approach for the pin, a bit easier drive. But in the end, I think that is the most common way that we're going to play. But in the middle there, with tailwind, then it's going to be possible. So, thanks a lot for watching hole number 9 for Pro and Expert Division in the Summer Major Tournament. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. So good luck in the Summer Major.